This isn't just another Japanese food. No, this is proof that Japan is destroying American pizza.
For decades, Japan obsessed over getting its own food perfect. Now they've set their sight on ours, taking American pizza apart and building it into something unrecognizable. So here's the plan. I'm gonna try it all and hold nothing back. In the end, I'll find out whether Japanese pizza is genius
The topping for pizza can be anything.
or a crime against humanity.
It looks like a science experiment.
Starting right here at America's most beloved pizza chain turned Japanese.
Today, our first location right behind me, Pizza Hut, Japan. At first, this brand may look familiar, but Pizza Hut Japan is making pizzas like you've never seen before. And that's not always a good thing.
If even a global chain is making pizza like this, then Japanese pizza isn't a gimmick, it's the new normal. To help decode this Japanese pizza puzzle box, I'm joined by Sarah Mizuguchi, a Tokyo-born food creator who grew up with this version of pizza. And inside Japan's official Pizza Hut research kitchen, Takuma Kamari helps turn strange ideas into potential bestsellers.
What are some of the differences between Pizza Hut in Japan and Pizza Hut in the USA?
アメリカのピザハットはやっぱアメリカ人が好むのは
In the US, a lot of people prefer something like a tomato sauce or like a pepperoni pizza, something that's quite simple. But in Japan, people prefer more complex flavors. So they like to mix and match different sauces and umami to enhance the flavors.
So, when it comes to making a pizza for Pizza Hut, is there any topping that's completely off limits to you?
でもやっぱり美味しい
Anything is possible on a piece of pizza. So they've done ramen toppings on top of pizza. They've done udon on top of pizza. Basically, there is no limit. They do have some, not so successful ones. First one is coffee pizza. Customers didn't really know whether it was a dessert or a pizza, a savory dish.
Let's talk about the pizzas we're going to be trying today. First, corn and mayo. Now, these are two ingredients Americans wouldn't normally put on a pizza.
We love corn on pizza.
Heartbreaking, right?
Heartbreaking to hear.
Perhaps I can be that bridge that finally brings corn to the USA.
Before that can happen, Pizza Hut Japan has to prove corn and pizza actually belong together. First, dough. It gets stretched thin, and mozzarella goes down. But then comes the corn. A lot of corn. Double corn.
Can you talk about the inspiration for this pizza?
やっぱりお子様大好き
So they knew that kids love corn on pizza, and they wanted to make something to make the kids happy. So they were like, maybe just load the pizza with corn and mayo and everyone's gonna love it.
That's it.
That's it.
Gouda goes next, then comes the part my American brain is still trying to process. Mayonnaise. I love mayo, but hot mayo baked onto a pizza? Well, I'm not so sure. Did they just ruin pizza? Now it's time to find out.
Wow.
That looks like eggs.
Like an egg salad pizza.
My first impressions is that it looks like a teacher ordered a pizza for her classroom. They cut it into about 15 slices.
So rather than being like a quick meal, in Japan we treat it as more like an occasion food.
Here we have the double corn, double mayo, and this thing has been obliterated with corn. I've had corn on pizza before, but I've never had this much corn on pizza before. Like, as I bite it, I feel I'm macerating this corn.
It's not just the sweetness, but I also love about the texture. It like really, when you bite into it, the skin really like bursts in your mouth.
I think I like it, but it's definitely a new and different experience. For you, did you grow up eating corn on pizza?
Yes, totally.
And so it's not unusual at all.
No, for me, this tastes like a childhood pizza.
This is a pizza essentially for kids. So if you're 12, Japanese, this is gonna be right up your alley. But then we have this over here.
Japan is relentless about never-ending improvement, and you can put that same energy into yourself through therapy.
Okay, so here's a quick bit of TMI. When I was 1, my parents separated, so I never really had good role models for relationships. Then when I was 20, I had an Armageddon-level breakup. From that point, I knew if I was ever gonna have a borderline healthy relationship, I needed therapy. But finding a therapist back then was brutal. Phone books, phone calls, a waiting room full of strangers. As an anxious young man, getting myself there in the first place was half the work. In the end, going to therapy improved improved my future relationships dramatically. These days, finding a therapist is a lot less painful because there are platforms that connect you straight to a professional. That's why I appreciate BetterHelp, the paid partner of this video. It's fully online. You just need to fill out a short questionnaire, and they match you with a credentialed therapist who fits what you're after. If the fit feels off, you can switch therapists at any time at no extra cost. Just go to betterhelp.com/besteverfood or scan the QR code on screen to get 10% off your first month. It has never been easier to start therapy, so get started today. Now, back to the show.
This is where Japan levels up the complexity of pizza flavor with pork. But not pepperoni, sausage, or bacon. Instead, they're bringing a premium Japanese black pork known as
Kagoshima Kurobuta, which means black pork from Kagoshima Prefecture.
I've read that this is like the Wagyu version of pork. Is that true?
はい、合ってます。
Yes, that's right.
This pork has a reputation for a reason. In its final stretch, the pigs are finished on a sweet potato diet, which helps give the meat finer muscle fibers, a natural sweetness, and a fat that stays rich without turning greasy. Or at least that's what they claim. Now comes the hard part, making that matter on a pizza. It begins like most good pies. Dough pulled thin, then garlic, then mozzarella. Green peppers fall into place. Now the whole thing gets its centerpiece, the black pork. From there, Gouda goes down. And once again, mayonnaise. And now it's time to find out, is this one good pizza or too many good ideas on one crust?
On the side, they have packets of nori or seaweed. We're gonna hit it with a shower of nori. Good, nice distribution. So here we have the pork in question. It looks different than ham. It really is like these nice slices of pork, and there's some kind of a semi-sweet glaze on top. This here is the Wagyu of pigs. Let's go for it.
Let's go.
Pleasantly surprised. It is very smoky, and it's a distinct flavor that I don't think could be replicated with some fake liquid smoke.
The pork is quite dense, but then the mayo balances it out. It makes the whole thing creamy and brings everything together.
This is something special. It captures a certain type of flavor I've never had on a pizza before. I'm gushing over it, and actually, I feel a little guilty because people watching right now are gonna say, how much did Pizza Hut pay you to say this? Sadly, nothing. Wait, did you get paid? As an outsider, I come here, this is a very new experience for me, but for you, it's just another Tuesday.
Another Tuesday.
But that's because this is our first location. Surely, today, you are gonna experience some pizzas you have never tried before. Today, we're gonna be pushing the culinary limits of what's possible with pizza here in Japan.
Next, we're heading to a pizza shop where anything goes. Here the menu at Crazy Bravo has me questioning whether Japan is destroying pizza or if they're onto something. In the USA, ordering anchovies on a pizza has become a punchline. But Crazy Bravo restaurant has taken a tiny fish topping to the extreme.
I'm fascinated by Japanese folks who get really into pizza. So for you, how did your love of pizza begin?
Pizza has a base. You can put any sort of ingredients on it, and you can have different fusions of pizza. So that's what really got him interested in pizza in the first place.
Meet Chef Naoki, the man behind this humble little fish pizza.
For you, is there any limitation to what should go on a pizza?
To the chef, the topping for pizza can be anything. It's free. There is no limitation. As long as he is able to make it into a nice dish.
You could get wild, you could put any type of crazy thing onto a pizza that you want to, but at the end of the day, you still have to sell that to someone who actually wants to consume it. And that's why the pizza we're gonna be trying today is so interesting, because you're putting on these little white fish. To me, I would call it like a bait fish. It's something in Minnesota we might find at a tackle shop. Earthworms, leeches, and these little tiny fish. In Japanese, they're called
Shirasu.
shirasu.
Shirasu is a month-old baby anchovy, caught in a short window when the sea brings them close enough to shore. At that age, their bones are still soft. So in Japan, people eat the whole thing. That's what makes it work as a topping, at least technically.
When customers see this on the menu, does it seem like, oh, of course, shirasu pizza? Or is it something different?
So in terms of the shirasu pizza, that's actually a common concept we have in Japan. But at this restaurant, they use high quality shirasu and they put a lot of it on top of pizza. So that's what the customers get surprised about.
Is there at least cheese on this pizza, I hope?
チーズは乗ってますか?
少しだけ。
Just a little bit.
So here's how it becomes a pizza. First, the dough is dusted with flour, then stretched thin. Leeks go down first, then comes the shirasu. The whole pizza disappears under a heavy layer of these white fish. Now, this school needs backup: anchovy sauce, olive oil, and parmesan. Then it goes into the oven for 3 minutes. It finishes with black pepper and mullet roe on top. Once they hand it over, it's your choice what to do with it.
Smells like the ocean.
It smells so fishy. That right there, that is a shirasu, a tiny little fish. You can't feel any type of bone whatsoever.
They're super soft.
Now, before we try this, I want to look up, are there any pizza toppings that Italians consider to be taboo?
Yeah, pineapple is the big one everyone jokes about.
What about Japanese shirasu?
Italians would be way more chill about shirasu than pineapple. Shirasu are basically baby anchovies or sardines that Italians already eat themselves.
According to my phone, the Japanese get a shirasu pass. I'm gonna pull the pizza out. Very nice. No cheese pull, but a bit of a fish pull.
Fish pull.
I could really use some sake right now. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, such an experience. I have mixed feelings. It hit me in waves. Wow, you seem to be enjoying it a lot.
For sure. What do you think?
So it definitely feels like an Italian crust, thin, crispy, delicious. The roe on top, super salty. It's chalky in the way that an egg yolk that's hard-boiled could be chalky. Then the shirasu, there's so many of them. It's a massive crowding of fish on the pizza, but mostly they just kind of feel meaty against your teeth.
So shirasu, you can have it on top of rice, or you can even have it in pasta.
I can't imagine that. I don't find the flavor to be off-putting, but it is strong. It's very seafoody, and it's kind of unexpected coming from a pizza.
Not my favorite pizza.
But super fun to try. Next, we're going to see what happens when Japanese folks are inspired by a type of pizza that comes from Chicago.
This is a typical Chicago-style pizza. Thick, pie-like, and loaded with cheese, meat, and tomato sauce on top of the cheese. But it's about to face a Japanese makeover.
They decided to put roasted beef on the edges to make it look gorgeous.
It's actually covering the entire crust.
It's the crust.
I'm so confused.
Meet Takahiro Manako, restaurant manager here at Meat and Cheese Arc.
Do you consider your Chicago-style pizza to be similar to American Chicago-style pizza?
似ているとは思いますが、
I've never had Chicago pizza in Chicago before, so I can't really compare. But the amount of cheese they use is very different. It's something a lot of Japanese customers enjoy. They enjoyed watching cheese fall out from pizza.
Chicago style here has become synonymous with tall crusts filled with melty, gloopy cheese, a recipe tailored to the Japanese palate. But what about Americans?
Can you use your fingers and show me how tall is the crust?
これぐらい。
About this thick.
Really?
Yeah.
That's Chicago style?
Yeah.
That looks like a thin crust.
Instead of trying to understand what's happening here, I just need to see this pizza for myself, starting with what they call the
Honey cheese Chicago pizza.
This is how the Japanese make Chicago pizza. A simple dough crust shaped into a deep, tray-like form. This is not thick crust, this is a thin crust built tall. And the toppings? Here's how they do it. Cheese hits the pan, milk follows. Low heat, slow melt. Just enough time for it to transform into something smooth, elastic, and completely irresponsible. Once the crust is ready, it's time for the assembly. First, their secret cheese sauce forms the base. Then comes this stretchy, guilty pleasure, followed by the highly classified third cheese. Torch until the surface blisters gold. Then finally, crowning this monument of dairy, the fourth and final cheese.
It looks small.
Is it small?
This would feed a 6-month-old in the USA. It smells good. It smells like quattro formaggio pizza. On the side, honey. This pizza is meant to be a fun experience at your table. They want you to cut it and to experience some kind of a massive cheese pull. Now, you're supposed to take this right here, scoop it up.
Whoa!
Oh, Jesus. What is going on? I did exactly what he asked me to do.
And you wasted 80% of the cheese.
It's not meant to stay inside. Look at this lump of cheese.
Oh, whoa.
I'm gonna put that back into the pizza slice. The cheese is supposed to be topped with the honey. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is a 1,000-calorie cheese bomb. Look at that thing.
This is a lifetime serving of cheese for me.
Essentially, you have a thin little tortilla-like crust, and then you just have a glob of cheese on top, and that's it. Pretty straightforward. It is pure decadence.
I love the taste of the cheese. Quite rich, very thick. The honey really enhances the taste and the fragrance of the cheese.
Are you gonna eat that?
I lost most of the cheese on the plate.
Oh my God.
You took my cheese.
I'm impressed. Americans will find any way to add more calories, grease, cheese, or oil to any food, especially pizza. But the Japanese have found a way to surpass us.
Back home, a lot of pizza crust innovations have been made. But Chicago-style pizza is known for only one type of crust, and folks in Japan aren't having it. So here, instead of leaving it plain, they top it with roasted beef slices.
They wanted to come up with something new that looks gorgeous even on the edges. So that's why they decided to put roasted beef with cheese so they can have it all together.
Each slice of beef is carefully laid around the crust, while the core of the pizza is hit with a cheese sauce. Layered on top, 2 more types of meat sauce. Their identities classified.
Have you ever had somebody ask you to bake an engagement ring into the pizza?
One guy actually wanted to do it, but because of hygiene reasons,
Oh my gosh.
Finally, it's filled with 1,000-calorie, melty, gloopy cheese mass.
Right here we have our second pizza offering. On top, it looks like there's some pepper. Do you want to sniff it to find out?
black pepper.
Oh, I thought you were gonna really get in there. And then cheese. I hate to ruin it for you guys, but I think the same thing is gonna happen.
Huh? Oh.
Maybe you went too fast. Oh no, look at all the pizzas. Okay, I gotta go quick. Boom.
Whoa. Okay, you're the pro.
I think I have nailed it.
Oh wait, there's like meat sauce inside.
That's right. No honey to put on top, just our bare hands to enjoy it with. Oh yeah.
Mmm.
Is this Chicago-style pizza? Absolutely not. It's way better.
The meat sauce gives it so much more flavor.
It has delicious Italian herbs and spices inside of it. It's a little meaty, rich, deep, and savory. The roast beef, it's a nice touch, but it's very thinly sliced. It just complements the whole thing, and he's right, it does look beautiful.
It does.
Here's the problem. If you, in fact, cooked an engagement ring into the pizza, most likely, you would eat the ring and die.
You're not gonna find it.
This man is saving people's lives. This isn't really even a pizza you chew.
Basically, drinkable pizza.
That's right.
This is our final pizza stop of the day.
Welcome to 400 Degrees Pizza Tokyo.
But this one comes with a problem. People call it one of the best pizza places in Japan.
This place isn't trying to be Italian, they're trying to optimize pizza to its highest potential.
With reservation slots that disappear in seconds. So either everyone here has lost their minds, or Japan knows something about pizza the rest of us missed. Today we're here for this. A pizza so visually jarring, I knew I had to try it.
Should we give it a shot?
Yeah, let's go.
Cheers.
But first we take aim at their Michelin-recognized FNT pizza. The hype is about the part of the pizza Americans usually use as a handle and leave in the box. I'm talking about the crust. So, to start our first course, the dough hits the flour, then drops into a pan to take shape. And that's when things get complicated. With rising status and major attention comes pressure. Pressure to keep whatever's working here from leaking to the outside world. So they have allowed us to film, but not really. No interview, no ingredient breakdown, and as much as they trust us, one man was appointed to approve every shot in order to ensure we never clearly see one ingredient hit that pie. It's an impressive amount of borderline paranoia I've not witnessed before, which means the rest of the build happens in our blind spot. Somewhere out of the frame, blue cheese sauce and mascarpone come together. Then the pie slides into the conveyor pizza oven. After a few minutes, the final product crosses the finish line.
And this is known as the FNT. Do you have any idea what that stands for?
It stands for ふんわりにっこりとびっきり
What does that mean?
It means fluffy, smiley, awesome.
I like it. These are all very positive sounding words. If you pay a really bad therapist, they might just say that to you, but you'll still feel kind of better. My dad died last week.
Fluffy, smiley, awesome.
That's a great point. I feel better. So right here is a little card that tells you how to deliciously eat FNT. First, drizzle honey over the entire pizza. Step 2, cut the pizza into 4 to 6 slices. Oh no, there's a note in red. It says, the cream cheese sauce is very soft and runny, so it tends to run off. Please use a spoon to scoop it back onto the pizza, or wipe any excess sauce from the plate with the pizza crust and enjoy it. This is the most Japanese pizza experience ever. They have built in a clause in case something goes wrong. What they're saying is, as you pick up the pizza, some of this cheese might fall off, and you are not allowed to just grab it and eat it. That you should eat it in the way that they intended you to enjoy it. Ooh, it really is creamy. It feels like it could fall off very easily.
The top is so runny. It feels like I'm drinking like a cheese soup on top of pizza crust.
It is the mochi of pizza crust. The crust is so good. It's chewy, it's fluffy. You're so drawn to eat the entire crust.
It kind of like even melts in your mouth. And it's pizza crust. They're not meant to melt in your mouth.
Japan has this kind of obsession with texture, especially things that are soft and fluffy and that feel nice on your palate. And here, they're capturing that same concept, but with pizza dough.
So do you feel the FNT now?
I feel like WTF. What the fluff?
The first pizza proved that this place can make a crust that feels impossible. But our second pizza will have us asking, how much can one ingredient take over before a pizza stops being a pizza? It starts like any other pizza. Dough gets floured, shaped, and settled into a pan. Then the camera loses the trail. Behind the scenes, liver sauce, cheese, and mushrooms. The pie goes into the oven for a couple minutes. They hit it with raw mushrooms, then it takes a turn. The Parmigiano, not a sprinkle, but a storm. So can you bury a pizza under one ingredient and still make it taste like somebody meant to do it? Let's find out.
Take a look at that there.
Oh my god.
When I saw this pizza, I knew I had to come to this location to try it. If I'm honest, what it reminds me of is when I ordered pizza in college, then left it in the refrigerator for 6 to 8 weeks, pulled it out and looked inside. It looks like a science experiment. Like a thick layer of fungus grew on top. Essentially, it looks like cheese has snowed down from the heavens and landed on this pizza. They said if you talk too long, the heat is gonna melt all the Parmesan cheese, so shut up.
So this pizza is called neve pizza.
What's it mean?
It means snow in Italian.
Oh,
So it's a snow pizza.
they nailed that part. Wow, it's so piled high with snowy Parmesan, it looks awesome.
Good.
Cheers. This is the fluffiest Parmesan I've ever eaten in my life. It is a giant pile, a snowy mountain of Parmesan cheese. It looks incredible, but it tastes good too.
Yeah, I thought this would be a bit too much cheese. So you think it's going to be quite salty, but then I feel like with the base, it's not very salty. They keep it kind of simple. So the saltiness of the cheese adds a really good layer at the top.
So it creates kind of a powdery, fluffy experience as you're eating it. But then you have the raw mushrooms, very flavorful, and then the liver paste is what kind of grounds the whole pizza with this earthy flavor. The first pizza, it feels more familiar, but it's optimized in all the right ways. This here is something out of left field. It's gonna feel experimental and new to most people, including this guy. But it's refreshing, it's new, it's different, it's a super fun pizza to try.
SFP.
Super fun pizza. Today we ate at 4 Japanese restaurants. For you, which one was better than the original?
This might surprise you, but the shirasu pizza was my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, because it had a good combination of the shirasu and the karasumi millet roll, which is my favorite food. So yeah, I think it's something you can only get in Japan. That's the reason I love it.
For me, if I had to pick one from the four, it would be the Japanese-style, Chicago-style pizza. I loved that the crust was thin and almost like a tortilla, and then they essentially just melted in 1,000 calories worth of cheese and dropped it into that crust. It was about pure decadence and joy, zero balance. It was the craziest pizza I've ever seen in Japan, or maybe even the world. And it taught me that Americans might have something to learn from the Japanese when it comes to pizza. So that is what I think, guys, but let me know which of these pizzas you wish you could try downstairs in the comments down below. Before we go, I want to say a huge thank you to Sarah. Actually, you guys can hang out and eat with Sarah because she is a tour guide. She does custom tours here in Tokyo. Go to her website right here to book a tour for yourself. And if you want to check out more fun food videos from Sarah, check out her YouTube channel, Tokyo Foodie Sarah. Otherwise, that is it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. Bye. Okay, I think we could get a fifth pizza.
Okay.
What do you think? Domino's. Right? Let's go.